Students often lose marks in the technical care section of their essay due to incorrect structuring of various elements. Often these aspects speak only to technical care, but it can also go deeper than that. When you hand in an essay that does not adhere to the basic aspects of academic writing, and that's littered with various technical errors, you are not showcasing the academic maturity that your lecturer or assessor would need to see from you. The second and third themes that we cover in this week will help you to not fall into that trap. Now, when you are presenting your essay, there are certain steps that you would need to follow. Firstly, you would need to draft, refine, or consider a specific essay title. You need to understand that the title will steer you in the right direction and keep your thoughts focused. A good starting point is to identify all key concepts in the title or essay question. Throughout the process of writing your essay, you will have to check back in with this list of key concepts, and this will tell you if you are still on the right track or have gone off on an unrelated tangent. Seeing how many of the key concepts you have discussed so far will also tell you if you're nearing the end of your argument or if you still have more aspects to cover before you start concluding or summarizing. The second step relates to the essay subject. This step will involve brainstorming the topic of the essay that you need to write, and you would need to bring your own ideas, arguments, points of view, and the opinions on the topic to the forefront, which will be guided by your essay title or list of key concepts. In order to successfully complete this step, you will have to do some in-depth reading on the topic first. Now, after you have done your reading, you can move on to the third step, where you will consider your point of view. Some essays, especially on postgraduate level, will expect you to develop your own stance on the topic of discussion. In other words, you would have to provide your own perspective and/or viewpoint on the main argument of your essay. It is critical, however, that whatever perspective you take, you have to substantiate your arguments with existing literature. Week 3, which deals inter alia with inserting your own voice into academic texts, will offer more on this subject. Once you have your reading and conceptual work done, you have a general idea of the point of view that you want to take. You are then ready for the fourth step, where you will roughly organize your ideas into different paragraphs. Now, as part of this step, you will have to organize your ideas into a logical format. The main aim of this step is to ensure that all of your ideas are logically structured and that there is coherence between your arguments. These ideas need to be grouped into paragraphs naturally, and a general guide when writing a paragraph is to have 2 key idea sentences, which are often found at the beginning of the paragraph. The remaining sentences will then just further elaborate on these key ideas. Now, as part of the last step, you will then connect your ideas. You will have to arrange the written paragraphs into a logical sequence so that your discussion reads almost like a story. Now, remember, there should be a clear progression from introducing your idea to your readers, to developing your ideas, and then to reaching a conclusion. Now, at this point, you have to make sure that there is a single central line of reasoning that runs right through your discussion. Some call this a golden thread. Now, what it does is it makes sure that your whole essay is connected to that central idea, and that the central idea is fundamentally the argument that you try to forward in your essay. Now, you might have noticed from previous pointers that there was no mention of an introduction or conclusion yet. It's advisable to write the introduction and the conclusion at the end of your essay, once you actually know what the theory is that you will discuss, the point of view is that you will take, and the central argument is that you will forward. The videos and texts that follow in this section will help you.